In this video, I quickly want to talk about the 5 hard lessons I learned from becoming a business owner. That means transitioning from an employee to a business owner. This happened in 2017 when I resigned from my job to becoming a business owner. And I want to talk about the 5 hard lessons that I learned. It's from personal experience. Number 1, and so that you also will not make that mistake. Experience is good, but it's all a personal experience is good, but it's imperative. It's important that you learn from other people's mistake. You learn from other people's experience. So number 1, what is number 1? Number 1 is that idea is not enough. Idea is not enough. Don't move straight to quit your job just because you have an idea. I need to tell you, idea is not enough. Idea is overrated. As good as idea is, see, it is not enough. I'm talking to you from experience, and I'm talking to you studying people who have gone ahead in business, who are making it in business, and they have made several mistakes and they have come to this conclusion. Because I know we say idea rule the world, yes, but in this day and time, idea is not enough. What do I mean? If you don't know how to sell the idea, forget it. How to sell the idea, forget about it. How do I mean? See, for instance, we talk about Facebook today. If not for a guy called Sean Parker who knows how to sell, the owner, the founder of Facebook, in person of Mark Zuckerberg, had the idea, but it was Sean Parker who knew how to sell the idea. So that's why we can see Facebook today. So if you have an idea and you don't know how to sell it, then I can tell you, no matter how good the idea is, even if it is $1 billion idea, see, it remains in the trenches. It remains in your office. It remains in your locality. But if you know how to sell it, then I can tell you, so much more than having an idea is knowing how to sell the idea. I know people will say a good product will market itself, but I want to tell you that's a myth. A good product that is not sold, it is when you know how to advertise it, you know how to market it, you know how to sell it. That is when you can say you are in business. So please, don't quit your job just because you have an idea. Make sure, even while you are still on the job, you learn how to sell the idea, how to market it, how to commercialize it. Please, it is important. I give you another example. Steve Wozniak was the major founder of Apple, but he found a guy that knows how to sell, and that's the person we know. His name is Steve Jobs. So if not for Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak had the idea of Apple, but he did not know how to sell. But he found a great guy called Steve Jobs. So Steve Jobs knew how to sell. He knew how to sell. He was a professional in selling. So please learn how to sell. And the reason why we are hearing about Apple today is because of the guy that knows how to sell. So please, idea is not enough. How many people know Steve Wozniak? He came up with the idea of Apple. Let me give you another example. I'm sure we have heard of Tesla. Is Elon Musk the founder of Tesla? No. There's a man called Mr. Martin Eberhard. He's the founder of Tesla. But Elon Musk knows how to sell. You can see even in his communication, he knows how to sell the idea. So please, learn how to sell. That is number 1. I did not know how to sell. I only had an idea and I went out. Number 2 is that capital is not enough. Many people will say, I have the capital to start a business. See, because you have the capital does not mean you should go and throw your money into the business. You need to test. Rather than having 3 million naira or $3 million that you want to go and throw into the business, you need to test. So the solution to this is to test what you want to sell. Test that business. Test it with a little amount while you are still working on your job. Test it part-time. Test it. Test the waters. Don't dip your 2 legs inside the ocean. Test it first. Do your feasibility study. Do your viability study. For instance, whatever you want to start big, first of all, become a middleman, become a broker. Don't just go and put your money, all of your money into it. That's why banks will not give you loan until they know that you have a track record. That's okay, truly you are proving yourself. Even if you tell them that you have equity, it is not enough. Having capital is not enough, please. So don't go and start a business all because you have a capital. Capital is not enough. What is the number 3 thing that I learned? Number 3 is experience is not enough. You may say, how? Before I resigned, I've worked as a manager for 13 years. And I believe that I was set. I have the experience. But I can tell you that when you become a leader, when you are the one that is responsible for the vision, sincerely is entirely different. That's why you need to learn. You need to seek knowledge. The working knowledge of that business you want to go into. A working knowledge. How do I source for products? How do I get this? Learn from those who have been in the industry. Ask the right question. When you have the experience, it's good. But why, many times we assume we have the right experience. But it is by being deliberate, by asking the right question. Ask the right questions. Read books. Your experience is not enough. Read books. Ask the right questions. Read books. That's the solution to this. Read books. So if you ask me, after I failed, what did I do? I needed to ask the right questions. Those who are making it in business. We have businesses that are over 20, over 50 years. How did they succeed at it? Then I began to read as well. Do you understand? So please, experience. Your experience is not enough. Learn from others. So I noticed that your experience is not enough. Number 4, there's nothing like this. Knowledge is critical. Please, don't jump into any business if you are yet to seek knowledge about the business. Knowledge about the products. Knowledge on how to sell the products, knowledge on who your target audience is, who your target marketers are, or your target clients. Who are they? Where are they? Where can I find them? Please, knowledge is critical. Knowledge of the terrain, of the environment you want to do. Knowledge, seek knowledge. Seek knowledge about the business, about the dynamics. Learn accounting, even if it is the basic. Accounting, learn it. You can't say you want to go into business and you know nothing about accounting, and that's why you see many businesses failing, because they know nothing about accounting, about bookkeeping. So learn the basic. Knowledge is critical. And what is the last lesson that I learned? Number 5, don't destroy relationship. I'm talking from experience. Don't destroy relationship. Don't say because you want to now resign, you have to fight with everybody. No. Don't destroy relationship. Relationships are currencies. Whatever relationship can buy, whatever money can buy, relationship can buy. So please don't destroy relationship. Even if you are closing the door of your employer, close it well. Do you understand? I had to learn this lesson in the hard way. Even though myself and then my employer, we are back on, we now have a solid relationship. But while I wanted to transit from becoming a business owner, from an employee to becoming a business owner, I made that mistake. My boss did not want me to go, and I was like, I know, I'm going. There could have been a better way of doing that. But I chose to do it the other way. Do you understand? So don't destroy the relationships. Close the door where your colleagues, the people that you are working with, make sure you have a good relationship with them. Don't say now because you want to go and start your own business and you become arrogant. Don't become arrogant. Don't become cocky. Don't become proud all because you want to go and start your own business. Do you know the future of that business? Do you know whether it's going to succeed? As much as we pray that it will succeed, as much as we know you have prepared, but there are things, there are unforeseen circumstances, there are things that will catch you off guard. Do you understand? So I think with this, I've been able to enlighten you on the 5 hard lessons I learned transiting from an employee to a business owner. So if you know an employee that needs this, that wants to start his or her own business, kindly share this video with them, let them learn. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do by clicking on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we release a new video. So we meet in our next video. Stay blessed.